Hey guys! Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I just finished with a client and I had a session with him yesterday and he came through an email. He had written me like a 7 paragraph email letting me know like all the bad things that have happened in his life, how people have screwed him. He hates his mother, he's suicidal, he just wants to leave this world, like he's just over it and there's too much suffering. He's so stuck, he can't even work and live his life. And he messaged me because he saw my ayahuasca video and he saw the vulnerability that I exuded from just telling the story, and he reached out. So I messaged him back and you know like, because we're not alone in our suffering, right? And I felt compelled to respond to him, and I said, hey, thank you for reaching out, let's jump on a call. I just got back from an amazing training and I would love to take you through some processes that I learned. We got on a call yesterday. He's in Poland, by the way, and it was a very challenging session for me, because I'm implementing a new system, so I'm in like apprentice practice mode, and so I'm just doing sessions for people, in exchange for a testimonial or donation. So if you're interested, let me know. But we went through an aspectics, and that's one process that is part of the system. And in this process, this was the second process that I took him through. The first one just wasn't working. We were going in circles. Then he was in a I saw a little bit of a positive state shift, but then it went right back. And then I knew this process is not working for him. Let's try aspectics. So aspectics, very quickly, is the process of taking your problem or issue and personifying it and interacting with it, because it's an aspect of ourselves and it has a goal for us and it's part of us, and it ultimately wants to see us do well and succeed. So we turned his stuckness into an aspect, and it was going really well. It was great. It was great. Its highest goal, started with love, just love me, and it went higher from there. And then we got to the opposition. Is there anything inside of you that opposes the integration of this? And there was opposition. As we know, opposition can be very strong sometimes. So this opposition showed up, and so we went into it as another aspect. And it was a challenging aspect. And so much so that, I took a pause, because the aspect, was quite negative and it changed. And I had never experienced that before, the aspect changing. Anyway, long story short, um, before we got off the call, we ended the session because it was a long one. And, I was very conscious of not exhausting him all the way, but he had done so much good work already. But I said that we would check in today and see, how it's going. And he did say that, the charge wasn't as strong, but he could still feel it. So I said, no problem, like, take the rest of the day, be gentle with yourself, like, and we'll check in tomorrow. Well, I just got off the phone with him. I got off just Zoom right now, and I'm happy to report that he was like smiling and he was like, I feel really good. He said that he had dreams last night, and that so much came through in his dreams, and that he realized that this aspect of him that he just like was not, he couldn't even fathom integrating into himself, loved him and wanted the best for him. And now he understood from the root, naturally, where this stuckness was coming from. He was no longer blaming anyone. Like, what? That is amazing. So I was like, okay, let's do a polarity integration. What kind of polarity are you feeling right now? So anyway, we went through a bunch of them, and love and hate came up for him. And so we went through the polarity integration, and man, like, I have a recording of it, but I'm not gonna post it because I'm not gonna post it, but I want you guys to know, like, he was like smiling, and like you could feel the energy shift so much, and it just felt so much more lighter than yesterday. And even from the beginning of the call, like his face literally changed, like his eyes changed. It was so epic to see. And like, because he actually said like he's never felt love inside of him, you know. And by the end of the session, and literally what, it's 3:51 right now, we jumped on the call at 3:16. Like, that was so quick, you know. And at the end of it, I was like, what'd you learn from this, from doing this process, you know, the grounding questions, the integrating questions? And he's like, I'm really like surprised, and he's like, unexpected, because I've never felt this before. Like, huge, you know what I mean? Like, can you imagine? Like, he hit a level of love within himself that he has never experienced before. Ugh. So good. Anyway, I had to share that with you guys because there's so many other people in this situation where we bounce between love and hate within ourselves, and we can shift it so quickly. So I'm inviting anyone that watches this, if this resonated with anyone, like, hit me up, and I would love to share more and take you through a process and see what's good. All right, talk to you later. Bye.